Hello fellow stackers, 365 here, welcome back to my channel. So apologies for not posting any videos recently. I've actually been off work the last week or so with flu. You can probably tell my voice is even huskier than normal because I had like a chest infection as well, so I'm on antibiotics, so that's why I haven't been uploading. Feel a little bit better now, so I thought I'll crawl out of bed and get a video on the go. So this arrived a couple of days ago. It is quite heavy, as you can see, and let's get straight into it. So for those of you that have seen the title of this video, you'll already know what this is. Now, I did say in my previous videos I wouldn't be adding any more copper to the stack. However, I found this for quite a nice deal, quite a good price. Now, a lot of people that stumble across these sort of videos on copper, they don't understand why we spend so much money on bullion copper compared to the true price if you was to kind of walk into a hardware store and buy it. Now that is because it costs a lot more to manufacture bullion. Bullion needs to be looked at as like a different, completely different from just a copper pipe, for example, because this is an investment. Although they carry heavy premiums, they also tend to hold the premiums on the second-hand market. Once you see what I've got inside here, if you search it on eBay, for example, you'll see that you won't be able to find one for this price. They'll be more expensive than this because I got a good deal, like I said. So you do have to bear that in mind. A lot of people come on here and say, I can't believe how much money you're spending on copper. But this is an investment type piece. Now, in my opinion, I think copper will go to £5 an ounce within the next 5 years or so. And I've said that in my previous videos. Now, I'm not a financial advisor or anything, so obviously make your own decisions, do your own research before making any investments. That's just my opinion on the way the economy is going. Everything is going electric, and when you have electric vehicles and things like that, solar panels and all the rest of it, they require more copper to make. So I just think in the future copper's going to do really well. I also think that as silver starts to find its true spot price and it starts to become unaffordable for newer investors getting into metals, this will be the next go-to metal when people want to kind of dip their toes into investing in metals. Just take the invoice out of the way. Now, I've ordered from this place before. It's a place called Cardiff Gold, and it seems to be the cheapest place that I can find in the UK for buying copper. The only other place is eBay, but there's not much for sale from the UK. You have to get it sent over from America. So obviously then you pay all the import costs and the shippage, etc. So it makes it quite expensive. This is a 5 kilogram 4 nines copper bar. And you can see there it cost me £150. Postage was included in that as well, so I didn't pay any extra postage. So an absolutely huge bar, really, really heavy. As you can imagine, it's a solid 5 kilograms. Now, another argument to those people that are saying it's a waste of money spending this amount of money on copper, I would say to you, what would you spend £150 on? That is a pair of trainers. That is a new jacket. That is a new outfit. Are those going to be worth the same or more in the future? And the answer is 100% no. Is this going to be worth the same or more in the future? The answer is maybe. So that's my way of looking at things. It's just huge. Look at the size of that. Absolutely so heavy. 5 kilograms of pure copper. Now you can see it's really, really nice piece. I'm going to have to do it sideways just to fit it on the camera. I've already had to adjust my filming setup for today just to be able to fit it in. Really, really nice design. It's got its own shrink wrap around it. These are the same make as my 1 kilogram copper bars. I've actually got 5 of those in the stack as well. And I've also got some copper rounds. Look at that. Absolutely gorgeous bullion bar. I actually really like the look of copper. If you look at it like kind of in the daylight, it's almost got like a goldy sort of like sparkle to it. I just think it's a really nice metal. Apart from this, the only other metals I stack are gold and silver. I haven't got a huge diversification in different metals. I just stack these 3. My main allocation is in silver. I've got quite a lot allocated to gold, and then I've got a small allocation to copper. So my total bullion copper now is up to 360 ounces in total, and that cost me, so that is like 5 1 kilogram bars, the 5 kilogram bar, and then I've got some 1 ounce rounds as well. Now in total I spent £493.31 on copper bullion, and that works out as £1.37 per ounce as an average. So really happy with that. This 5 kilogram bar has really brought my average price down. If you look on eBay, you'll be lucky to find one of these for less than 170, 180 pounds. So got a really good price for this. If you're from the UK, I'm not sure if they ship abroad. It probably wouldn't make sense to buy it and ship it abroad anyway. But if you live in the UK and you visit Cardiff Gold website, last time I checked, they still have the offer on. I think it's like 25% off or 20% off their usual price of this bar. So that's why it was a nice price. Really, really heavy. Like, this is why it would be impossible to stack loads of copper anyway, even if you wanted to. In my opinion, it wouldn't be a great investment to allocate too much capital to copper, but it just wouldn't make sense because storage wise it's really difficult. You've got to make sure this doesn't get wet or anything. You don't want to rip this plastic wrap around it, because if you've ever seen copper, when it gets wet and it gets old and rusty, it goes a green color, and that green color would be really hard to remove from a bullion bar like this without damaging it. So yeah, really, really nice solid piece of metal. Let me know what you think in the comment section. I know these videos, people either love or hate copper. You don't really get people sitting on the fence. You either really like the idea of buying copper as an investment, or you really hate the idea of it. But like I said, where else are you going to put your money? I haven't been spending money on going out and down the pub or eating out with friends. I haven't been buying new clothes. I haven't been on holiday last year. I haven't got anything booked so far for this year. So for me, this has a chance of either holding its value or going up in value. Whereas if I buy anything I've just listed above, you're not going to see any return on it. So yeah, let me know your thoughts on copper as an investment. Like I said, this is going to probably be my last piece of copper. Like I said, I've got 360 ounces in total in the stack now, and I think that's enough. Like I said, if you get too much, it becomes very difficult to store. Already this is going to be tough to store because it's just so heavy and bulky. But I just really wanted the 5 kilogram bar. I think this is the biggest bar they do in terms of bullion bars from this company. So huge bar. In terms of ounces, this is 160 ounces of copper, so you can imagine how much it weighs. I think they do 100-ounce bars as well, I believe, but like I said, this is the biggest size you can get from this particular brand. Really like this brand. Geiger, I brought silver from them as well. Really reputable metals bullion company, so you know people are going to recognize it in the future. But like I said, it's really solid. Look at that. So yeah, let me know what you think about this video in the comment section below. As always, thanks very much for watching my videos, and I hope you have a nice day.